So we've already looked at what volume is for a cylinder. And the volume of a cylinder is how much stuff that cylinder will hold. Notice in this case, how much juice will that glass hold? Now we're going to look at surface area. Its parts. It's a top circle and a bottom circle and a rectangle. Notice this top part of this rectangle. It's right now a circle. Notice the flat part of this rectangle, this line segment right here, the length of the rectangle, is now a circle. So to find out how long this top part is, we need to find out what the circumference or the perimeter of this circle is. That's going to give us this length. The height of our rectangle is just going to be the height of the cylinder. So now that we've deconstructed a cylinder, we can see that a cylinder is made up of two circles, one on the top and one on the bottom. And then this blue part is a rectangle. And the formula for the surface area of this cylinder is 2 pi r squared. Pi r squared is the area of a circle. Pi r squared. And there's two of them, because there's this circle and this circle. So it's 2 times the area of a circle plus 2 pi r. 2 pi r is the circumference of a circle, or around this part, which is the length here. So we have 2 pi r is the length of this, or the circumference of this, times the height of the cylinder, which is 5. So let's just plug in all of our numbers. We're only going to look at this to solve this, and this. So here we go. Surface area equals 2 times pi times the radius squared. The radius is 2. That's our first part. Plus, now we're going to look at this, 2 times pi times the radius is 2, times the height, and the height is 5. So if we multiply all these numbers together and then add the two sets, we'll find out the surface area of this cylinder. 2 times 3.14 times 2 squared. Let's do that on our calculator. 2 times 3.14 times the radius squared is 25.12. So the surface area equals 25.12 plus whatever these numbers are multiplied together, which is 2 times 3.14 times 2 times 5. And we get 62.8. So if I add 62.8 plus 25.12, the surface area of my cylinder is 87.92. And there's no units specified here, so we're just going to use U for units squared. If you feel like you need another example, here's another example. We're just going to use this formula, and we're going to use this cylinder. So the surface area of the cylinder is 2 times pi times this radius squared. That's this part, plus this part. 2 times pi times the radius times the height of the cylinder. The height of the cylinder is 10. So we just do the math and add them together. Do the math, add these two together. So let's get our calculator out and do it really quickly. 2 times pi times 5 squared is 157. And then we'll multiply all this together. That equals 314. When we add 314 plus 157, we get 471. So the surface area of this cylinder is 471 centimeters squared.